Hey, you guys, I'm switching to my computer glasses because we got a live wire. People ask me to go live when I get myself my Nigerian romance scammer. I got him. I got him right here. Uh, Let me talk to him for a second. He's saying, living your best life, I bet now. Laugh out loud. Oh, of course. Now I need you guys to start giving me some ideas of what to say to this guy. Calls himself Kyle Stedman. You can watch TV if you want. I don't care. No, it's not going to interfere with me at all. It's not going to interfere with any of this. That's what all the dinging is about. Basically, I've said very little to him. I've sent a bunch of weird smileys. He popped up yesterday. He says he's in the United States. He says he's up in upstate New York. Says he grew up in Salt Lake City. He's got a lot of really any impossible kind of details that leads me to believe he's a Nigerian scammer. You can spot them easily, particularly when you look at the profiles and you start looking at their lack of logic, when they start saying they're living here and doing there. If he is Stedman, ask him, does that mean he's well endowed? Yeah, I'll ask him that. Looks like you so too, he said. Yes, indeed, I do. Okay, I'm setting up to ask that question. He's asking me if I sew, and I say, yes, I do sew. So I'm asking him if he's a stud man. And we will go into the are you the well endowed stud? Last night I was talking to him like I was bitch pudding from Adult Swim. Dun da da da, bitch pudding. That's what I was doing pretty much. And he was acting like that was perfectly normal, even though it was really demented, the stuff I was saying. Now he's back. Want to know if I lived in Costa Rica? I said, well, yeah, I'm there sometimes. And I fed him a bunch of other fake crap where I'm at. Okay. He says, yeah, he is a Stead man. Awesome. What does that mean? Maybe I should bring some bitch pudding to this because it's actually some really dull stuff. He hasn't said anything romantic yet. He hasn't asked me when I'm retiring yet, which is suspicious. Usually, that's one of the first things I want to know. When are you retiring? Even days of the month. I told him that I lived there in even months of the year, leaving him to puzzle that out since we're on an odd month. Awesome. Okay, let's see. What can we say to you? I'm gonna ask him a little bit of his work. So, do you work a lot of hours? He's claiming to be a personal trainer. Grabby. Yeah, it's boring. Boring, 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 boring. I have to make it not so boring here very shortly, but I'm luring him in first. It's really funny when you can get them to come right on in and say what's on their mind. It is boring. Hey, let's see. Let's unboring it in a hurry. And the funny thing is, we're having a boring conversation after I was all bitch pudding on him last night. Dun, da, 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 bitch pudding. Oh, no, 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 no. I know he's boring. He's quite boring. He also looked at my profile, so he's actually gotten some of my hobbies and crap. So and he's mentioning that. I asked him he worked a lot of hours. Let's see what he has to say to that. I don't like to have to work so hard for these guys most of the time. Well, one of the things he said to me that was very suspicious is he completely mangled the English on. Where is it? You've got a nice smile, by the way, and I want to believe that you've been telling yourself that day. What in the hell is day? Day, day. I'm not quite ready to roll into the sex, but I will be very shortly. Oh my gosh, really, Krabby? They keep giving them money? They are awful. They take every penny and use and abuse. Okay, here this goes. Not really, but some days can be a really busy day, like Mondays. Jesus, can you get any more boring? I don't understand, but these guys taking a lot of money every year. Usually, you can spot them by their mangling of English, their fake profiles. When you pull your profile up and take a look, they've got all those Nigerian friends, Nigerian interests. Now he's telling me how hectic his Mondays are, and I'm trying to drag him out. Yeah, don't give these guys money. I like to talk to them for a while and screw them around because as long as I'm talking to them, they're not fleecing some other little old lady. They're not taking her life savings. They particularly look for women in the about to retire age group or retiring age group. And a lot of times they lead with that. They want to know when you're retiring. This guy hasn't said that yet. And I'm really curious because he's got a lot of bikini model types as his quote friends. So I suspect those are some fake Nigerian scammers too. She would be. You got to quit giving her money to that guy. Okay, want to know what time it is? I'm going to confuse him by telling him the name of the time zone I'm in. Let's see. Let's see. Because he claims to be in America. If he is, he'll know what I mean by that. Wow, that is pretty crazy. Apparently not. They have no moral values. He doesn't know what mountain time is. Oh my God, he's not in America. He does not know what mountain time is. So I told him it's a common, wow, it's a common American time. And since you said you grew up in Salt Lake City, you should know what mountain time is. Oh my goodness. I hope that she's been because that's really sad. These guys, I mean, it's one thing if you get the emails that say, you're going to be a cousin of, I'm a cousin of General so and I have zillions of dollars. Those emails are actually kind of funny and childish. And sometimes, but in my old days, I used to mess with those people. Not now. Now I'm strictly the Nigerian romance scammers because they do take so much money off women. So let's see what he said. I just called him out on not knowing what mountain time is and growing up in mountain time. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's see if he answers now. I'll start to throw him some really dirty ones. He's not educated. Supposedly he went to the Yeshiva University High School, which is in Los Angeles, and it's an exclusive private school. There's no way he went there. Can't claim to know what. Oh, no one knows it all. Oh my God, this is the most convoluted, of course, but can't claim to know what I don't know, as no one knows it all, and no one knows what it is, and nobody knows this. This is uncommon. We have different ways of interpretation in different cities. Hopefully, you know, yeah? Oh man, he just really stepped into it. Buys high amount gift cards. Apple should stop that. They should be. Tell me you're flying to London soon and you will be lonely. Okay. Supposed to go to London. Going to be lonely. Okay, so I did the London thing. Scam live stream. They doesn't live in. He doesn't. He's claiming he lives in. Let me see where. It's somewhere in northern. I think it's northern New York State is what he's claiming. Oh, come on, Facebook. Why are you doing this? Okay. Okay. You can go with your family or maybe any of your kids if you got any. Okay. Yeah, so I have to tell him it's just me and my battery operating boyfriend or something like that. Family is scattered and I will be alone. Okay, let me go back to his profile. Lives in Cheektowaga, New York, from Salt Lake City, Utah. If he was from Salt Lake City, let's see. Cheektowaga is on the outskirts of Buffalo, I guess it looks like. He's way up there. Oh, he's fast. Utah, then California. This guy sounds like he gets around. Yeah, yeah. He claims he went to high school in California, was raised in Salt Lake City, and he lives in upstate New York now near Buffalo. I'm going to ask him that. That's going to be my next question. Growing up in Salt Lake City, are you a Mormon? Jesus, this one's dumb. I'm gonna have to get StreamYard and figure out how to do screens on here so you guys can see these conversations because I gotta tell you, they are usually very funny. Usually. I may lure them in for a while and then I will do something crazy. Last night I was saying crazy things to him, so I'm surprised he's speaking to me at all. He's Catholic. Okay. Says he's Catholic. That's kind of weird for Salt Lake City. Ain't a Mormon. Okay. You're not a Mormon. Tell him you are having a layover at JFK on your way to London, and the layover is 10 hours. Maybe I'll have to do that. He's asking about my family. And everybody's all grown up and working. Okay, I'm telling him about the layover and how lonely I'm going to be. Oh, no, 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 no. The Catholics? Yeah. How many cats does he lick? I'm going to ask him. Cats did you lick to be Catholic? Okay. So I've asked the cat licking question. Hey, Cindy. Cindy, I am torturing this guy who is a Nigerian scammer. We're having a weird conversation, and I'm asking him weird questions now. I've started to ease into the weirdness. Better to make them think that you're normal for at least a few minutes before you start going to the really strange. I asked him how many cats he had to lick because Claire suggested it. I'm going to pretend I don't even know. I'm going to tell him I'm a voodoo. I practice voodoo. Now he's saying bad pickup lines. I practice voodoo. Let's see if I can get. He just accused me of saying bad pickup lines. Bad pickup lines. Me telling him I have a layover in NYC is a bad pickup line. Okay, that's a first. That's the first time I've had one of them accuse me of anything remotely like that. Usually, when you tell them something like that, say, "Well, baby, I'll come rub your back or your feet or whatever, make you feel good. I'll take you to dinner." I get that. I've gotten that a lot from these guys. Okay, his reaction, me telling you I practice voodoo. Cool. And it's been good, yeah? I love voodoo for the curses. Let's see what he comes back with. You're going to boot this puppy. This is one of the other things about these scammers. When you start acting weird and you start saying the weird stuff, they just plow right on. He just said, "Oh, that's very cool." Okay. Okay, guys, what next? What other crazy thing can I throw at him? He didn't answer the licking the cat question at all, except to say it was a bad. Here's what happens because of NLQ. Anybody has a slight bit of internet fame, it doesn't even have to be much, gets these scammers. Because if you have a public profile, they'll approach you. They think maybe you're made of money and that they're going to get some of that money out of you. And they'll approach you. A lot of times, the profiles will be a misspelled name of like an American name, like it might be Miller Joseph. You'll be looking at going, huh? Like, wouldn't that be Joseph Miller? But they misspell a lot of common names like Jones. I've seen crazy misspellings of Jones, Michael, all kinds of just crazy. You look at the name is just a little bit off. You're going, wait a minute. That's usually a scammer. So I have them approach a lot and because of NLQ and it's always the same thing. They usually want to be very romantic very quickly and then they tell you they'll take good care of you, much better care of you than your husband. That's always fun. Yeah, I told him I was visiting William and Kate and that they're my royal cousins. So let's see what he says now. I'm gonna tell him I'm gonna do a voodoo ritual cleaning of Buckingham Palace. We'll see how crazy it can get. I just told him also that I'm packing my snake and all my herbs. So let's see. Let's see. This is to me. This is fun. I know my husband, my poor husband, doesn't understand. He probably thinks that I'm crazy. But I kind of feel like anytime I'm fooling with these people, I'm keeping them from fooling with somebody else. And that's another funny thing. I have like 16 or 30 million, I don't know how much, in fake Nigerian checks sitting in my email box that I've gotten through the years. uh, I will ask him that. Let's ask him. Well, he's not responding now. He is not responding. Come on, dude. I don't have all day. That's exactly what I'll do. I'm telling him as soon as he responds, that's what I'll tell him. I'm replacing him. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Answer. Okay, I think I scared him off with the William remark. It's too bad because I was about to talk about toenails and using toenails and curses and what I was going to do to somebody. Ooh, and he's blocked me, it looks like, all of a sudden. Mm-hmm. Lonely woman could fall for this crap. That's why I do this. The nice thing is these guys don't last too long on Facebook. Facebook eventually figures out that they are Nigerian romance scammers and takes them down. But that takes 2 or 3 days. And in the meantime, you can have a little fun toying with these idiots. Yeah, he blocked me. Boo hoo. He didn't block me last night when I was saying all that crap. Um, like, like um, oh, like bitch pudding. He didn't block me over any of the bitch pudding stuff, which is really funny because I told him last night that he needed to watch out for what was my pudding pockets and all kind of crazy stuff. No, I didn't get a crown this time, but I'll be back with these guys. These guys are, like I said, serious idiots for the most part. Anyway, so you've seen me torturing one of these fools. I'm going to have to download StreamYard just so I can bring over the conversations while they're ongoing because they're all kind of funny. I think I scared him off with the snake. Okay, I'm going to go lay down. This has all been just too tiring and trifling for me. Y'all have a good day.